command control. This level is just jam-packed full of zombies. Well, this level and the next few levels are, but this level in particular seems to feel like it's particularly infested. Okay, you could go either way here. One of the particularly good things about these old games is that they're a lot more, well, generally a lot less linear. Sorry. So I'm going to go this way. I don't have any particularly strongly recommended route to go. You know, as I said before, this episode isn't particularly difficult, so from a pistol style, probably a different matter entirely, but then I don't generally tend to play levels from a pistol style. I just play through them in one sitting. Okay, 200 armour again. Get all the ammo from around here. And then there is a load of imps in there in the blue key, but I'm going to come back to that and like clear out a bit what's going on around here. Yeah. Come on. Okay. So as you can see, that's where the yellow key is, in there. I'm not going to wait for the demon. Now this is a particularly infamous room. I'll show you once I've killed everything. In that basically this glowing section of the floor, which you just saw lowered, looking at the map, which has a texture display in the more recent versions of GZ Doom, this like symbol used to be a swastika in early versions of the game, as a tribute to id Software's earlier Wolfenstein 3D. But as you can, you know, quite possibly imagine, people took offence to this, and it was deemed, you know, distasteful. So they changed it to this rather, I don't know, generic-looking symbol. I can't quite remember exactly what version of the game that it changed, but 1.4 or something like that. Was it? Yeah, 1.4 I think it was. But don't quote me on that. I'm not particularly knowledgeable of early versions of Doom. I have played through the early versions, but yeah, they kind of blur into one. Right, so if you go down, if you fall into this slime pit and you decide to go down that way, it takes you to a lift, which would take you back out here, but there's nothing actually in there, so but if you go this way, it takes you to another secret, full of goodies. And another soul sphere, bringing us back up to 200. Nothing around there, so what do we, yes, of course, the middle room. A couple of rockets, sort them out. And now we're going into this little maze area. I recommend waiting here because there are like quite a few demons that are coming from just around the corner. Back to the shotgun. Whole party of imps waiting for us. Can't talk today. Okay. So if you want to get out of here pretty easily, you just go down there and turn right. But if you want to explore, then there's a couple of health potions waiting for you, but nothing particularly significant. One there. Another one in here. And then this is where the demon came from before. Not really anything to comment on here. Pretty much the end of the level. There's what, one enemy left. Just here. Dead guy. Press that, raises the bridge. I'm just going to get one more shotgun. There we go. There's one item left. It's probably going to be like a health potion or something, but, you know, not really significant. So, 97%. Oh well. Phobos lab. The main thing I'm concentrating on here is getting all the enemies and all the secrets. So, again, recommended to kind of stay this side of the acid, because there's not really a whole lot of space there to manoeuvre around. You can just pick them off one by one here. That's probably it. Come on. So there aren't really going to be any more enemies introduced in this episode. I mean, once you start playing the third level and the Spectres and Demons introduced, that's pretty much it. Come on. Right. Open this up, and again, like, this is kind of my approach when dealing with New Room, is to kind of gently edge round and slowly introduce enemies into line of sight, rather than just run in aimlessly. But ultimately you don't have to be too careful here. I like to try and kill everything as soon as I can, so that I don't have to deal with it later. You know, because that room, bar probably one or two enemies, is pretty much clear now. Okay. So we're on the hunt for the yellow key. Shells in here. Another congregation of enemies to just pick off. Where are you? Come on. Okay. So, yellow key. There is a secret there, if you can see. So, just... another rocket launcher. And now... we have this particularly nasty room. There's quite a lot of enemies in here to begin with. Die! Okay. That's all of them sorted. So right, this wall here, as well as the opposite side, are both going to open up once you go past a certain point, which is that. So I like to just trigger them, run back, get out, shoot to wake them up, get back out here, and then just pick them off in the safety of the ledge. You know, so this game, with the amount of enemies that you face in some levels, it's all about trying to force them into a gauntlet. The only way that they can really do any proper damage to you is in numbers, so as long as you kind of siphon them in some fashion, then success is that much easier to achieve. Okay, right, so acid-filled room. If you go here, there's a suit, and then if you turn right again, another secret. And if you keep going, another secret. Secrets within secrets. We must go deeper. These two will lower. There's some bullets up there and a mega armor up there, both of which I need, so wait for them to come. Here we go. Come on. Bastard! I don't exactly know what was going on there, but there we go. They're supposed to go up when you step on them, so don't know what happened before. Okay, and there's another secret here. I'll show you that later, because it does eventually lead into the blue key area. But of course we need the blue key for that, so observe the massacre that took place here. There's plenty of sergeants waiting around the corner in this room. Secret here. With our first computer area map. Not that you really need it, but there you go. Now, I apologise if this area is quite dark, because, well, I'm still fairly new to this video recording mumbo-jumbo, so I'm still trying to get used to everything. This is where we, you know, slaughter them all from a distance. Gather up all the goodies. And there's a Spectre down here. So this is the normal entrance to the blue key area, but it's another kind of strobe lighting area, so it might be easier to go here. So there's shells there, you can get back out there. This teleporter leads back to the start area, which I don't really need to show you, but then here is the entrance to the blue key area. So I just like to run into this little area because there's some light amplification visors, which will just make the whole room that much easier to conquer. There's quite a few enemies in here, really. Die! You can open this for whatever reason that you would want to. And so yeah, that's the normal door. That's where the secret area is, like right next to you. And then this is the area that takes us back out to the secret teleporter. Demons in here. Unless you're playing on lower difficulty setting, of course. Right, I'm just going to collect some shells. I think that'll be fine. Okay, so central processing. This is the level that I think is the most populated level in the original Doom. The original 3 episodes at least. By that I mean not exactly the hardest, but it's got the highest number of enemies. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, 177. Now this is one of the levels which, when the game was ported to the PlayStation, had to be quite heavily modified. For instance, like here, that whole section that we're about to go into just doesn't exist. Probably because the level is quite big and has so many things in it that they had to streamline it as such. Plenty of barrels in here. Try and avoid them because they'll be very helpful later on. At the moment there's just former humans in here. Stay away from the red key until you're ready to unleash hell. So much ammo here. I'll just go back to the chain gun. Okay, and then generally from here, this well is already closed, so I'll just take that, and then I like to run back and then pick them off at a distance. I already took enough time that opened up anyway, so you can always retreat if you need to. And there we go. There's always one extra sergeant that I always seem to leave there. There's several armour bonuses within each little area, should you need it. Okay. So, I'm just going to clear the future part of the level first. Again, sniping them. And then snipe that guy as well. Deliberately standing back because otherwise I would have incurred the wrath of these denizens. Another quite dark room, so I apologise if you can't really see much. Entrance to the yellow key area, but not one that we'll be using, as is that door and that door. This is a good room to kind of demonstrate the sniping aspect of the chain gun. Come on, you bastard. Okay, and then, yeah, I need the blue key for there, but this area is lowered, so now yes, there is a secret over there, but we'll deal with that later when we properly conquer the blue key area. As for now, this area to worry about. Okay, so this wall is going to open up. There's not really much in there though. Okay, blue key, but this area has got quite a lot going for it, but of course filled with acid. So first thing to do is go round this corner, because there's a suit. And into here. Restore all 3 hit points that I need there. All of this stuff. So as you can see, yeah, quite a lot there. Pretty much bring you up to a good place to be. Okay. Now it's this maze. Imps galore here. They always seem to be coming out of the woodwork whenever you enter this area. This is the way that I'm kind of playing at the moment. The way I'm going about it is how I like to clear it. There you are. Secret in there, which is oh so kindly pointed out. Well, it's not even a secret. Give me that armour. So yeah, it all looks the same after a while, doesn't it? But there we go. It's all about getting to that switch. Okay, then this wall here will open up once you... There you go. So pick up the key. I like to run through because the demons can't get past there. So again, you're out of harm's way fairly easily. And there are quite a few in there actually. Okay, and then the way I like to do this is pick these guys off if they do come out. Come on. Come on. There we go, that'll do. And then here, if you open this, get a rocket launcher, invisibility and backpack, then open this, and this is where I said there was a secret before. And this is a good time to pick up the other suit, because you can go down where these imps came from to find yourself in another secret area, again chock full of ammo, and you kind of find yourself in another outside courtyard. There's a load of enemies that you can pick off from here, but also down here as well. He's gone. I jump there because then it shows to more of the enemies in their room that I'm here. Come and get me. Oh, he's probably up there. No? That's not all of them, but that'll do for now. Another soul sphere. There's a little tactic I'll have to show you when dealing with the pinky demons that pretty much renders them completely harmless. Here's one. Just if... There. When it attacks you, just get away from it and you'll be okay. So you basically got to wait for the demon to start its attack animation and then you just step out of the way. Threat nullified. There's quite a few shells here. I mean, this is kind of where it goes back to the blue area. But otherwise, there's not really a whole lot of reason to come back here. Just shells. Okay, this opens the door that was here. Again, I like to stand back and pick them off in the safety of this room, because as soon as you go over there, the door will close. So, for a while, I don't know exactly how long it will close for. There's an imp down there, but okay. There is some ammo there if you need it, which in this case I do, so there's another suit here to lessen the damage. And then door closes. Shock! Some more ammo up here. Quite a few of the things that you notice on this playthrough, like the bullet holes and blood spatters, that's all features that the source port has introduced. You know, weren't in the original game. Okay, I'm just going to go around the other side, because as soon as you enter that room, again the doors close. Well, once you go beyond that point, really. So go around the outside first when you're collecting ammo. And then this wall, door, and that will open up. Yes, I've played this far too many times. I tend to stay in this little area because you've got just more cover here. But again, give give yourself some space to go back when the demons and the spectres get close. And they're all out of the way. Notice how I didn't press the button, because if you just go forward, only these two areas open up, whereas as soon as you press the switch, that will open up as well. So if you want to save yourself some hassle, do them one at a time. May as well use the rocket launcher there, just because of the sheer amount of spectres. And there's one stuck here as well. And then if I just get some ammo, there we go. That is central processing complete.